Today, we're diving headfirst with the Sad Boy Speedos into the top 10 Frank Ocean songs. Listen, I already made a tier list ranking all of his songs, but right now we're only going to talk about his best, the absolute cream of the crop. Anyways, let's get down to business. This is Watchdojo and you're watching. Yo, get that tissue box ready because
there will be
There Will Be Tears is one of the more emotional and personal cuts on Frank Ocean's debut mixtape, Nostalgia Ultra. The song is about Frank grieving the death of his grandfather, who he looked up to as a father figure of sorts, especially because Frank never knew his actual dad. It's honestly the perfect definition of bittersweet because the song sounds fairly lively, with that mechanical sounding production, and the second act of the song having this very upbeat tempo to it.
What do you think my brain is made for? Is it just a container for the mind?
Pink Matter is number 9, a song literally about that. This is the most sensual and sexual Frank Ocean song. And then on top of that, my man got Andre 3K to feature on this track, and boy, it is unbelievable how good Andre sounds. I swear they gotta play this song at every couples therapy cause this shit will solve all of their problems.
But at your best, you are love.
Coming off of the highly mysterious and ambiguous visual album Endless, we have one of the most romantic and heavenly sounding tracks from Mr. Ocean. It's one of the only tracks on Endless that feels complete. Maybe it's because it's a cover of Aaliyah's song of the same name. Frank goes deep into his upper register, his soprano voice, and delivers a passionate ballad of pure love. I thought love was just a chemical reaction that compels animals to breed, but in reality, love is only possible after listening to this song.
Taxi driver, be my shrink for the hour.
On Bad Religion, Frank juggles a handful of topics that intersect with one another, mainly the idea of how this toxic relationship is like a cult or a bad religion. Underneath all that, there's also another interesting layer to this song, referencing Frank's sexuality. He's balancing 3 different lives, hiding his sexuality from people close to him. It's like he's living a third life. Overall, Bad Religion is amazing.
I thought that I was dreaming when you said you loved me.
In my opinion, this is the perfect intro to Frank Ocean. It's not so flashy or super catchy like the tracks on Channel Orange, but rather invites the listener to this incredibly dreamy and blissful atmosphere. In an interview with the New York Times, Frank goes on to say that he changed the sound of his voice on the song so he could sound younger and accurately capture that feeling of adolescent love. Sounds absolutely beautiful, but the lyrics are about heartbreak and lost love, ultimately leading to Frank violently screaming and breaking things by the end of the song. And to be honest, it's the first Frank Ocean song that made me fall in love with his music. Pyramids is the shining jewel on Channel Orange, and it's pretty clear why. The instrumentals are super lush and extravagant. In fact, the whole song, especially the first half, is what I call electronic extravagance. There's a really interesting duality to Pyramids, especially regarding the main character of the song, Cleopatra. The first half shows Cleopatra as a royal queen held up on a pedestal, whereas the second half puts her in a more modern, scandalous setting, aka as a prostitute. I cannot describe in words how much of a masterpiece this song is.
Now and then you miss it, sounds make you cry.
Self-Control is about a relationship between Frank and this other person, a relationship that is nearing the end. And even though they might not ever see each other again, Frank really wants to end things on a high note. I feel like a lot of people have experienced similar things to what Frank is talking about in the song, and the song just really amplifies those emotions to 100. It's bittersweet, nostalgic, sad, emotional. It's all of these feelings combined into one song, and it is again another goddamn masterpiece.
Spending each day of the year, white Ferrari.
White Ferrari sounds like you're on your deathbed just contemplating your entire life. I'm not even gonna try to analyze the lyrics, man. What's the point? You know the song is amazing. I know the song is amazing. Music fans know the song is amazing. Your mom knows the song is amazing. This track is like watching a VHS tape of your whole life while you're transcending into heaven. I will say it is a bit slow at first. Don't expect this huge, grandiose ballad that will change your life like... Nah, it's very subtle. It's very calm, quiet, extremely peaceful. The next song here, this is the most nostalgic song of all time.
When we were kids, we hand painted strawberries on a swing.
I mean, literally, it's from a mixtape called Nostalgia Ultra. Out of all the Frank Ocean songs, this one takes me back to my childhood, to those early, prepubescent years of my life when things were simple. Strawberry Swing makes me yearn for those lost years, but also makes me cherish that part of my life. This might not be Frank's best song, but it's definitely my personal favorite. Then you might be asking, what is the best Frank Ocean song? Well, boys and girls, that title has to go to...
Round your city, round the clock. Everybody needs you.
Nights is one of the greatest songs ever made. What else can I say about this song that hasn't been said already? The production is pure heat. The pitched up guitar melody is so smooth. Frank's singing is gorgeous as usual, and that beat switch is legendary. It's 1/3 biographical, 1/3 stream of consciousness, and 1/3 pure auditory bliss. The fact that 4 songs on this list are from Blonde just proved that Frank was at the height of his powers in 2016, and also it's the perfect late night driving song. So yeah, there we go. Top 10 Frank Ocean songs of all time. I cannot wait till Frank headlines Coachella in 2023. Until then, real ones be crying to Blonde in the shower daily.
I'm sure we're taller, another dimension. You say we're small and not worth the mention.